What's going on, YouTube? AlphonZeus Team Gradelock. Instead of a match this time around, since the time kind of passed by pretty quickly, we're going to do a deck profile of the person that went undefeated at this week's Weiss Schwarz tourney. If you missed the last 2 weeks, I know the 2 weeks ago it was Grant that got first place, and then the last week Ronnie got first place.
No, I didn't win the last feature match. It was Don.
No, after.
Yeah,
that was the one where you topped. That's when I wasn't there.
Yeah, I did win JP week, yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we have Joe Maglio of Team Dark Matter, and we are going to be doing a deck profile of the deck that he used today, which is
IdolMaster Cinderella Girls, red blue Asterisk.
All right, so let's get started. What are we gonna see first?
Okay, starting with the Climaxes. I play 4 Everyone's Leader. This is for the Minami combo. It's a 1k1 on trigger soul and recover a climax from waiting room.
All right. I guess those are alternate arts, I guess?
Yeah, this is triple rare foil. I pulled the foil in my Meister set, or my boxes. So.
Wow, that glare. Yeah. Okay. At least as long as you kind of flash the cards a little bit, you should be fine.
And then next, because it's Asterisk, and I play the level 3 Miku, I play Over, which is a red stock soul.
Okay.
And basically, these are for the combos later. I'll put the foils on there.
Yeah.
These are for the climax combos for the deck. I don't use anything else combo-wise, so I play 4 of each because I just want the consistency for it.
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty. So then we have characters.
Level zeros.
Zeros. Okay. So
I play in red. I play 4 of the double R Uzuki Shimamura.
Okay.
On play, I mill 2. If there's a climax among them, she goes to rest. If not, she's fine, and she's a 3/5, which is great.
Yep.
And when the moves to the opponent's battle phase, I can move her in front of my opponent's character, so she's an interceptor.
Oh, okay.
Which makes her really good for reducing damage and basically just stopping anything they have, especially since a lot of stuff isn't going to be bigger than her.
Yes.
Or it's going to tie, which forces them to make a decision. Or to bomb, in which case I still just compress damage.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to try and get over that card.
Yep. Next, the Brainstormers. I play 2 of each, Rina and Kaneko.
Okay.
I'm thinking about going to a 3rd Kaneko instead of the 2 and 2, but basically, the Rina is, during my opponent's turn, my middle slot gains 1k, and it's a pay 1, tap 2. For each climax I hit, I search for a character.
Okay.
And then
this one
Kaneko is pay 1, tap herself. For each one I hit, I salvage 1, and she gives the middle character during both turns 500.
Oh,
so it's sort of a toss-up on whether you get even power or more defensive power.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm probably going to go to another Kaneko because the deck, as you'll see with the Minami combo, it kills the deck really quickly.
Okay.
Next, I play 3 of Rin, the First Steps Rin.
Okay.
She's a great card. She's Filter, and what she does is when she attacks, reveal top card of my deck. If it's a music character, it goes to my hand, and then I discard a card. It's great for filtering, helping me get my combo pieces and everything early on. And then when she goes to waiting room from stage, I get to look at top card deck and either leave it or send it to the bottom. So it helps me filter, get what I need.
And definitely helps
great
scry,
utility. Yeah, it's a scry effect, which is fantastic. And then, cool high school student Rin. She, as long as I have 6 cards in hand, she's a 4K. Wow. So she just sits there on board. She's a great body. Originally I was playing 4 and 2, but I just felt like the utility is a bit more useful.
Gotcha. So you want at least a very powerful start.
Yeah. Basically, this is body, this is body, this is filter, and the rest is utility.
Gotcha.
The rest is all utility, which is just very great to have on the deck, and it helps with the way I have it set up. It helps filter with the colors I need. Okay. Since the deck I have a little too much blue anyway, so having more red helps.
Sweet.
And then my last 0, I play Miria.
Miria. Okay.
Miria, she's not red or blue, so she can kind of hurt with the color stuff later on. But at the same time, she's on play, pay 1, take a damage, and I get to search my deck for a level 1 or lower character, which lets me get my combos, lets me get my brainstorms if I need them. It lets me get utility. It was a huge help throughout the entire tournament.
Wow. Okay.
I was initially not playing her, but then I just found just too much use for her. She also can pump someone by 500 when she attacks, which is nice.
Oh, that's 500
so just
power.
Extra power just helps.
Yeah.
So that's the 0 line. At 1, play 4 of the Minami.
Yes.
This combos with this.
Walking sucks.
Basically walking sucks.
Okay.
She is disgusting. When a climax is played, she gains 1/5, so she goes to 6k.
Okay.
Doesn't matter which climax. Just any climax is played, she gains 1/5.
Awesome.
But with this being a 1k one, she gains an additional 1,000, so she's 7k base.
Oh,
then when she reverses something, plus I have stuff that gives her power, like the Brainstormers. Then when she reverses a character with this climax, check top 4, choose 1 music character from among them, put it in my hand, and ditch the rest.
Damn.
Then that's not done. That's already really good. But then on top of that, give one of my other characters 2k for the rest of the turn. Wow. So it just lets me get over big boards. It lets me just it's honestly exactly everything you want in a reverse combo. It gets big. Makes more things bigger. It lets you actually get over solid boards. It's just fantastic. I love it. And I honestly won't get rid of it. Even with the Usamine card coming out in second set, I don't care.
Yeah, I got some questions, especially later after you're done with that, about that card.
I play 2 of Candy Island Chieri.
Okay.
She's a 1/1 that gains 1k if I have a 3 or more other characters.
Okay.
And then she has Clock Encore. She's a solid body. I play 2 of her just because of that and to help fix with red. She's just a solid body. She helps get through, stick on board if I need it. Especially since Minami's basically gonna die the turn after she's played, which is her job.
Yeah.
She comes in, she does work, and she dies.
Okay.
But she sticks on board. She was really helpful. I mean, I played against Blue Titans. I wish I had her during that match, but I mean, even without her, I mean, she saved my ass during a game against Sword Art, so it was great.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then remaining, like a couple more cards. At 1, I play Asterisk.
Okay.
I play 3 of her because I just want 1 on board. I just
Okay.
want to find her. Once I find 1 and put it on board, that's it. I'm done. This is just the SR art.
Gotcha.
These will all be these.
All right. So what's this?
What she does is she's a global 500.
Okay.
And when I play over, which is the Stock Soul, I check the top 3 cards in my deck and I put them back in any order I want. Which when I get to the card that comes with this, you'll see why.
Okay.
But it's a big part of the deck. It's basically the reason why the deck functions as well as it does.
Just to like set up 3 attacks.
Yeah, it sets up my attacks as I want them. It sets up mill as I want it. It's fantastic. It's basically the reason why it's one of the reasons why I play this deck, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a great card. Gold 500, just slap it on board and watch it do work later. And then I play 2 of the 2K backup.
Okay.
I'm swapping this out for the anti-change when I go to regionals, but so I'm bringing this to regionals.
Okay.
But otherwise, she's literally just a 2K backup, and she fixes for red. So
that's true.
1/0 2K, can't go wrong with it.
Oh, free backup.
Yeah, free backup. I mean, she keeps this alive, but she's honestly more important in later levels than level 1. She just happens to be level 1.
Gotcha.
Right. At level 2, I play 3 of our lyrics Miku and 3 our lyrics Rina. The reason I show these together is because this spawns with this.
Okay.
And they have a whole combo together. But this actually is, if I have 2 red characters and 2 blue characters in play, she can come in early. So if I need the extra body on board, I can drop her early. Plus, this helps to keep her alive.
Especially if you fail the Minami combo.
Yeah, plus if I don't get Minami, then it's a big incentive to just like keep her on board.
And like as a backup plan.
Yeah, it's a backup plan along with Chieri. It's great to have as an option. But the main reason for this is because this, when it comes in play, I can discard a card to bond to her. And if I have both of them in play, I pay 1 stock, send both of them to memory, and then I get out my level 3, which I'll get to in a second. But I basically get to drop her at level 2.
Wow.
As a result, which is really, really nice.
Okay.
I mean, heck, part of the reason why the deck functions is because I get to do that early. It's basically a lot of games I just took because level 2, Minami combo at 1, put myself ahead, then drop the level 3 at 2 with the change, and it just puts me really far
controlling,
ahead. Yeah. It's just really dominating the board. And, I mean, they're not great power-wise, but, I mean, they don't have to be. I mean, this comes in early. The other one it comes in and it changes, basically. Only once was it on board for more than 1 turn, the red one. I played 2 mismatched pair.
Okay, so
this is a rest counter. If I have 2 red and 2 blue characters or more, it's at least two red characters on board. It lets me rest one of my opponent's characters for 3 stock.
Wow.
I play 2 of it just because I want to see it. It's really helpful and really against like decks that have big finishers in the end game.
Yes.
I didn't actually need it today. I never really. In fact, I just actively clocking it a lot of times. But
I
mean, it's great to have in a lot of matchups. And honestly, I don't regret playing it. It's just really good.
Gotcha.
And my last one, I play 1 of my first star Ronco.
Yay.
She's a level assist, which is great just for because like I said, I have an early play 3 and there's another one. And when I play Climax, I check top card of deck, either leave it or put it on bottom, and then I give another character 500. So it's just great to have. And I play 1 of it. I mean, I can usually get into it with my brainstorms or just drawing into it. Gotcha. It's great to have and makes my level 3 game better.
Very interesting tech.
Okay, now for the queen of the deck.
Okay.
Level 3 Miku.
Okay. She
is the early play off of this Miku, and she's the combo with Over.
Okay.
So basically, she's what comes out when I put these 2 into memory off her active change.
Okay.
And when she's played, she gains 1k for turn, and I could salvage my Climax.
Wow.
So consistent as hell. Just always gonna get what I need.
Definitely.
Plus, just dropping them over and over again just makes it disgusting. And her combo is great, and the reason why I need this is because when she attacks, I pay 1 stock and mill the top 2. If there's a red character, I burn 1.
Red card.
Red card, rather.
Oh,
so yeah,
red
even
card.
yeah, red card even. I burn 1. If it's a blue card, I gain 2,000 power and the effect that the card across from her loses a soul until the end of my opponent's next turn.
Oh, man.
So she just is basically pure damage control. She is going to be... He gives you a massive damage lead. As if the combo didn't... If the Minami combo didn't put you ahead in damage, she will. Because she comes out early and she can constantly just push that damage. She stays big off of the hitting a blue. And she lets you set up... And this arena lets you set up whatever you need. Like, just look through, set up the blue where you want it, and lets you fix attack order. If you see a climax, you can put it in and then pay it out with Miku and then mill your blue and your red. It's just a great combo. It's not simple in the deck. It's what makes the deck function, really.
So it doesn't stack too if you got like 2 red cards or 2 blue cards.
No, it doesn't stack. It's just
Okay.
if I hit blue, I get this. If I hit red, I get this.
Gotcha.
I mean, the problem with like this is the issue with like Miri's. It
Oh,
doesn't do
yes.
anything. But at the same time, it only really hurt once, and this used to be a blue card. And most of the time, when I see Miria, it's with blue. It's with red anyway. So
Interesting.
or with blue rather. So
Okay.
it doesn't really hurt. And I honestly don't regret running Miria. And
At least the utility is really good on that one.
yeah, and I run 4 this because it's nutsable deck. It's
Yeah.
what makes the deck function. It's a really strong 3. It just basically just oppresses the board on your opponent, and the opponent has to answer her. And if they don't, they're not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the last card I play is another level 3 I can play early.
Oh.
I play 2 Anzu.
Okay. So,
Anzu is if I have 5 or less cards in deck, she loses a level in hand.
Okay.
So just easy drop her, and she comes in play. When she comes in play, I can heal 1, and she gains continuously 500 times the number of my other characters, which on top of my global power-ups and the brainstormers,
it's like full field. She's already at 11.
like she can get she's 11 on her own, and then like I usually have Rena on board as well because I usually drop Rena at 1 just to help out level 1 just to help Minami get where she needs to go. But yeah, like she gets really big, and if I don't have Miku on board, she's a backup. Like she just sits there on board and she's big. It does what she has to do. She's big. She gains advantage at 1, and if I know my opponent has an anti-change, I could very easily just drop this and force it out on her first,
Gotcha.
and then go into my early play if I have to.
Yeah, because usually people will only run like barely 1 or 2 anti-change at most.
Yep, and with all the milling, with Minami, with these, like, and with the filter from the Zero Rin and the mill from, like, I have so much mill, and I can just kill my deck so quickly that I can basically guarantee I have this at 2.
That's great.
I just kill my deck, so it comes in at 2.
All right. So, seeing in particular back to the Minami, how important do you see is the level 1 game, at least from her?
The level 1 is basically the crux of the deck. I mean, from level 1, I mean, in basically any Cinderella Girls deck, level 1 is your big push, and this is the reason why the deck is really strong. She helps mill your deck out, which gets you to refresh faster, helps you just get rid of climaxes. I mean, there are so many times where I attack Minami, get my reverse, like hit clean into stock, like just hit whatever, and then I check like 2 or 3 like climaxes, like 1 or 2 climaxes in there. At worst, I saw 3 climaxes in one Minami once, and it was the next 2 cards. She was my first attack.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, if you're a person whose deck just loves to stack climaxes when you least want them there, Minami's your girl. She gets rid of them, and it's the extra power. I mean, I was doing like math figuring out. There are so many big boards she can get rid of. Like, she can get rid of the Levi board. If you triple Minami, you can get rid of that Levi combo board. It's disgusting. Like, just the wing, just how much power she can pump out, and just honestly, this is like this is straight up the best card in the deck. It does everything you want it to. It's a
Power, utility, mill, like
power,
that's
it's utility. It helps build a deck, which is pretty much what you want to do to get Anzu going, to get your pieces to get her in there, to get this active. Just, I mean, the whole point of the deck is just to mill through it. Just kill the deck, get what you need in waiting room, push damage and push advantage, and then just follow that up with stupid level 2 game, because your opponent just answered this, and I'll now answer this.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps the pressure on. You just always push into your opponent.
That's good. Compression is so important
And you
nowadays.
compress so hard. I mean, there are so many times where I'm refreshing with like 7 and 25 in my first, which is like absurd.
Damn, that's insane. Alrighty, guys. If you have any questions about the build, or at least the deck text that he could have put in but not in this video, feel free to comment down below, and I'll get him to respond to your comments. And outside of this, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. And AlphonZeus of Team Gradelock and Joe Maddox of Team Dark Matter signing out.
Later, guys.